Let's talk about stubby screwdrivers from the EDC perspective. So one of the things we're looking for the stubby screwdriver when you're gonna be carrying this every day, or at least you intend to have in your EDC pouch for your everyday carry. So one of the things we're looking for is the size. I guess this is one of the most important things is the size of the screwdriver. So in this case we're gonna be checking all these options to see which one could be the one works better for you, and well, I'm gonna say which one works better for me that maybe works also better for you. I have here a bunch of screwdrivers that I've been trying to find which one is the one probably is my best screwdriver for everyday carry. And let me tell you about some of the things. For example, we're talking about the size. So when we're talking about that you be carrying this, for example, it's not the same this stubby one versus, for example, this one, right? There is a very huge difference in these two. Both are stubby, but there is a huge difference here in size. And also one other thing that might be one of the factors to decide which one you're going to be carry is also the weight. Because for example this is very light versus, I don't know, this one that is very heavy, for example. So this is small but also heavy. So we are looking then for something that is small, lightweight. But also one thing that you need to consider, or at least in my case I need to be considering, is not only about the small size, because for example this is the smallest I think, and the lightest, they weigh nothing. However, with this one you have pretty much no way to do anything with this, because when you try to screw something, or it's just you cannot, you have no torque here at all, right? I found that, for example, in the case of, I was looking for one very small that also was able to handle double-ended bits, either the Ouija ones or the Leatherman, because this was part of my EDC too, right? So this one, for example, I found that this was very good. This is engineer DST07. This was for example a very good one in the part of that is it can handle double-ended bits, both the Leatherman or the Ouija, yeah, with no problem. That was very convenient. However, I found also that when I was trying to use it I just couldn't do it because it was very small. So that's one of the things that also needs to be not too small at the point that you cannot even use it, right? Because there is no sense that you carry something very small that at the end you're not going to be able to do anything with it because it's too tiny. Even when handle double-ended bits, I mean, you cannot do too much with this one. So also one other thing I was trying to find, that is the size, the weight, double-ended bits, and why not a ratchet. And for example, this one, which is the La Bear, this one was having all the checkbox because can handle the double-ended bits, both of them. Yeah, it's very small. Well, it's not like the latest here because we can check the weight, but also it's a ratchet. However, we find out the same problem, that it was not very good for the grip because it was kind of very hard to do something here. I put some rubber coating here and that improved really a lot to be able to handle it here. But even with that, besides that, this is a very awesome one. Yeah, there is, when you want to do something that you want to screw a very tight screw, sometimes you don't have enough torque here because the handle is too small. And I noticed that, for example, I'm trying to make this one, doing some tests. For example, this is a torquemeter here for the bike at 5 Newton meter, right? So when you try to do here, you see it's very hard to do, really. It's very hard. I mean, in comparison with this one, for example, which is made for a real job here. Yeah. You make with this one, so you no problem, right? You can do it with no too much effort, because this is made for I mean real job, right? This is any of these ones are make it for. However, we are trying to find here this one too. Look, very easily to reach this amount of torque, all of this. However, this is not like a very good for everyday carry, right? Because there are two. So I tried to find something that is not too, but still you are able to reach this amount of torque with the handle. So thing that I cannot do with this one, not any chance, not that way. This is just impossible to use really this one. This I don't know, it's too small. These ones, and this is kind of in the same category. Besides, it's a very good one. I just couldn't make it. I cannot even, and even when I put a rubber cut, it's just not a way to do that. So then we're gonna try to find which one could be the best of these ones. So, but more or less that is the points that I'm trying to show here, guys. Let's start there with this one. So let's remove first the very big ones. For example, well, let's start with this because, well, this one, this stropper is a stubby who can also carry here some bits, but yeah, it's too big for everyday carry in comparison with these ones, right? So we're gonna be taking out these screwdrivers. Besides, they cannot handle the double-ended, so yeah, this definitely is not gonna be part of our set here. This one, for example, it has bits that also are double-ended bits. This one can handle them, yeah. However, this plastic is they have no rubber at all. It's a hard one, and even when it's big, I couldn't make it also reach the 5 Newton. Yeah, it was very hard. This has no grip at all. Besides that, is and it's heavy too, and it's big. So this one definitely neither. This one, well, I guess same as the other ones. This one is the top build is a very good one too. Industrial rate. Yeah, this is for no issues, very good torque, but it's big for the everyday carry, right, in comparison with other options that we wanna see. So I guess this one also we're gonna take it out from the options. Too big. This one, well, it's heavy, and you know what, I like Wira screwdrivers. This one has here to carry some bits here too, but I don't know, the grip wasn't that good. It's very slippery. I have no grip. I didn't like it really. This one, even for a normal job, not for everyday carry. Yeah, it's heavier. So this one also we're gonna take it out. Well, this one, as you see, Baltic, I guess, is one of the biggest ones. This is from Husky. These ones I like it that is double-ended bits. These are longer than the Ouija ones or the Leatherman. The bits are longer, but you can anyway carry these ones. But yeah, same thing. Is big. This one has a very good torque, right? No issues because it's a very big handle, but and the grip is not bad. This is like a rubber. It's not. This is harder, but this is soft, and because of the shape, you really have a very good grip with this one. But well, not for everyday carry. It's very heavy, so this one also not an option. This one I like for a day-to-day job. Yeah, this one is not. There is not X here. It's not a quarter X as the other ones. This uses the where is here. This uses the square. You convert it to X. This is good for everyday job to have it in the shop, of course. This is, I guess, is the best of all of them. All of the one I have here in terms of a stubby driver, in the way that the shape, the way that feels, and the amount of torque you can do. This is the best. This is for KS tools, but it's heavy. And not for everyday carry. This one I wouldn't think. This is for the shop. This is, I guess, the best in my opinion. For job is this one. Highly recommended, but well, for now we're gonna take it out because besides it's heavy, it is big. So this is not an option for everyday carry. Let's see, let's go for the biggest one first. This is from Annex. This also, well, it has a big handle, but you know what, besides that is kind of well, is smaller than this, but the round is wider here. But besides that, this is a better grip than this one. I cannot. It really it has ratchet here. Is you can handle double-ended bits. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's not that bad. Ratchet, but it's big. It's very wide here. I don't know. Let me see. Well, in comparison with the biggest one, I guess it's almost even. You can see it's more big than this one, so yeah, that's the problem with this. But okay, we're gonna take it out too. I found this other Annex that was also ratchet, can handle the double-ended, but this is a hard material, and yeah, it's very, I couldn't reach this one. For example, when I tried to make it do the torquemeter here, I couldn't even, I cannot take it at all. It's very slippery, this one. Yeah, very bad. I don't recommend it even for normal job. It's awful. This is this hard material here, maybe with some coating of gloves might be okay, but no, this is, and I don't like this at all. This one is similar to the other one, and this is ratchet. It cannot handle the double-ended bits. That's the problem. You need to put here another extra bit, but the grip is good. It has a very good grip, this one too. Ratchet, yeah, this is not that bad. It's heavy, but not too much. Yeah, this could be, but it's still bigger probably than the other option that we could see. Yeah, I guess this is, let's take it out too. This is from Vessel. The same thing. This is a hard material, and there is no way you can do anything with this. This is not good. However, what I did was to put some coating to this one the same. This one can handle double-ended. It's ratchet. This is a very good one, but when you combine with not like this, in the normal way it sucks, but when you put some rubber it's not too bad. Yeah, it has a very good grip, this one too. Not as better as this one, but yeah, not bad to be smaller and to be able to handle double-ended beads. Ratchet, I guess, has everything except I mean, in a normal, no, but with rubber it's not bad. This could be one of the options, for example. Let's put it somewhere here. This one is very heavy, and well, this one, when you make this angle, no problem, you can even handle more torque, but it's big. I guess it's not, besides it's stubby, I guess when they put this one, they went out of the category of everyday carry, since it's gigantic with all this stuff. So yeah, we're gonna take it out too from the equation here. Okay, we're getting less options. This one has here is a titanium, but it's heavy. It feels heavy. It can handle double-ended. Cannot keep double-ended here, because then this thing, it won't close. Yeah. So despite that it can handle here double-ended, you cannot keep double-ended, and because it's heavy, I guess we're gonna take it out also from our options, because it's heavy. This is not. Okay, well, these two at the beginning we mentioned that despite that this one can handle the small one, there is no way to use these ones at all. So I mean, not for the purpose of when you have a real job to do with these ones, you won't be able to unscrew anything. So we're gonna take them out because they are too small. Too small. Same as this one. For example, this other one also can handle. This is the aluminum one. This one was with a set of for a bike. You put something like this, yeah, for a bike. So, but yeah, but as a screwdriver, also there is no way you can do anything with this. No way, you cannot use it as a screwdriver. Yeah, it's small, has handle this, but it's not really an option either. Well, these two are the same. It's just different brands. Pengong. This one doesn't even have a brand. But you know, this cost like $2. They are very cheap, and they were not really too bad. I mean, I was surprised. It has a very good, yeah, and there is not. It's lightweight. It's just kind of a very cheap construction. However, I don't know, I kind of not too bad to really. The grip is good. Yeah, there is lightweight, and well, I guess it could be even an option. Well, these two are kind of the same thing, as you can see. It's almost the same shape. Well, we talk about this one. Yeah, there's no way I can reach 5 Newton meters with this one. It's just too small, this one. This is one of the weirder ones, but same thing. I found it hard because there is no, it's kind of a hard material here. Yeah, I like Wira, honestly, but I don't know. In the case of the Stubby, yeah, it was hard to to do anything with this. Unless you have a gloves maybe, but yeah, no, really not as better as these ones. Yeah, we're gonna take it off just because of the grip. I wasn't able to move it at all. This is another cheap version from Delhi. This wasn't that bad, and this is 4-in-1, I guess it's called. This one has these bits that you can, where is the one has this here too. But what I did in the other side, I put a magnet instead, because this one it folds, but yeah, it folds here. But what I did in the other side, I put a magnet, and yeah, it's working. You can see. So yeah, this is lightweight, 4-in-1. Yeah, not bad. Let's keep it somewhere here. Okay, this one is small, it has ratchet. I like it. However, here is also a hard material, and when you try to, there's no way, there is no grip. It's only, well, there is some not as better as these grips, but still you can do something. But the good thing is a ratcheting too. It's very small. It's heavier, but I can reach the 5 Newton with this one. You can hear. Yeah, I cannot do it with my right, but yeah, well, you can. Yeah, I mean, at least it's harder, but you still can reach. So maybe you're good with this, because this is a ratchet, small, just a little heavy, but it could be an option if you maybe. These two are actually the same, just this one branded by Proto, and this one is branded by Facom. Facom, I don't know how to pronounce this. Facom. Yeah, that's exactly the same, just the shape changed a little bit, but it's the same concept, same size, same weight. Let me see, I guess, let me see, shape. Yeah, same thing, it feels the same at the end of the, try to. I guess this one is a little better, the shape, maybe because of this. Yeah, this one feels a little better with this one, make it have more, very small difference, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna leave one of these ones as an option. This is our okay, this Ouija, well, this Ouija is actually has double-ended bits already. Here you can keep them, you can handle it. Very nice. This is one of the best options for carrying. Guess there is not too heavy. Well, is heavier in comparison with this one for sure. But the thing is, you already have here a storage, right? So the only thing, well, there is no ratchet, but well, we can check with the ones has no ratchet and make a very close comparison. But the grip of this is not bad. It feels very good. Yeah, very good grip, this one. And this is rubber material. This is the hard, but no problem. This has a very good grip. I like it a lot, this one. One of the best options for this one is, as you can see, well, the size that is also not big. It's the same same as this one, the Ouija. This is smaller, as you can see. It's smaller, and this is rated for 1000 volts. Just the only thing is this one does not have a quarter inch here. It's a 6 millimeters, so you cannot put here this the quarter inch because it's a 6 millimeters. This one uses special blades here to match the 1000 rate. This is good if you're gonna be doing, I don't know, more of the electrical jobs for your everyday pouch carry tool. This is not bad, but what you could do with this one, there is also lightweight, very good grip. But if you wanna use a normal bits, there is a few ways you can use this one. One of the things, for example, I did was to remove here to make it 6x, because this was a quarter inch. I just remove here, yeah, with a file, and I make it able to fit here. And now you can carry, for example, this one, the double-ended, this one. You can handle double-ended, yeah. And I put here also some isolated material. Yeah, this is a good option too if you think that it is important, the 1000 volt rate. Well, for 1000 volt rate you have to use it in combination with this blade, because if you did something like I did here, I might already, this is not the material that is here, so of course this is not gonna be already 1000 volts rate, right? But I guess at least 100 or 120 volts that you're gonna be probably using for a home, it must be good enough. Yeah, but this is a good, and the grip is also is awesome. This is a good grip too. Yeah, no problem with this one. Yeah, this one, all material is same as this. This could be another option. This is also an amazing one, the fellow. It's very small, the smallest I guess, probably, and very lightweight. You can still reach very good torque, despite that it's very small. It feels good. Not as better as this one, but look, the size difference, right? Is kind of considered something to consider. You really want to minimize the space, well, you need to check over. Both are not ratcheting, is the only thing, but you can check what you need the most, right? If you want to have a storage or anything, well, this one. But if you just want to go to the minimum size and weight in a stubby, well, this one is really a very good option. We can keep doing the stuff. Finally, these other two. This is this weight nothing, really. I guess, yeah. This weight nothing. Can handle, well. This one cannot handle the double-ended because it's gonna go to the very. It's gonna get stuck there inside if it enters all. So for this one you must have some, like a bit holder like this one, then you can do this, right? This is a good option. The grip is not as very good. It's not bad, not the best, but like this is really not, because this is hard. Yeah, no, I guess not really. No. Yeah. Yeah, it weighs nothing, but the grip is not really not good. No. I guess this is not, definitely no. It will be a good candidate, but not with the grip that this one. This one, however, is from Vessel. This is good. Actually, this one is the one I was carrying in my toolbox for my everyday carry, because this has a very good grip, very good. Yeah, this is a very good grip, and it weighs nothing. It's very lightweight. Well, same thing, right? You cannot put here directly bits because it's gonna get stuck there inside, but you must have a bit holder for this one. But it's a very good grip, very lightweight. This one is definitely also a very good option in combination with well, this is the Centrofix, who can handle the double-ended Ouija bits or the Leatherman, but well, same as this one, right? In a combination only, all this. But yeah, well guys, this one, let's, now that we put more which ones are probably the one will be the best, let's keep going with this. We focus now in the size and in the grip to handle good torque. I guess all of them, this is hard to reach, however still able to, really not bad, and it's ratchet, so we're gonna put it here so you can compare now the size. You can check the size of each, yeah, in order to see which one would you like the most, maybe in the case of size. And now that you know that the grip is good, the size is not bad, let's check now the weight for only for these ones. Let me bring here, I'm gonna bring the scale. Okay, 66 grams, 81. Well, with this, for these ones, the ones has no way to carry directly the bit like these ones. We must have a, let's put a bit holder, let's put the weight with already the bit holder to make a fair comparison with these ones. Let's check the weight, 138 grams. Let's check this one, for example, 61 grams. 69. Well, since these are the same and this one is lighter, I'm gonna take out this. This is 60 grams. $58. 59. And finally 100 grams. So this is the lightest. Yeah. Yeah, well, this is the latest. 58, almost same as, well, no, it's almost this or this, these two, only 2 grams. Yeah, these two are the lightest. Well, this one because has already storage, right? Okay, now that we have here, what about now? One more thing that you might need to consider is the versatility of the screwdriver. For example, when you try to use, you carry a stubby screwdriver, right? However, you try to make it. Sometimes you need a big screwdriver, but you're not gonna be carrying a big screwdriver like this, right? However, when a small screwdriver can become big like this one, as you can see, it's almost the same size, and it's easier to carry a blades, blades that you can just convert your screwdriver to. You wanna have, I don't know, to open something, you bring a very long bit, and you already, because of this, you carry a very the big screwdriver without being big, right? This is one of the good things that you could do, and you need to check, or at least I care about. So one of the things I noticed, for example, in the case of let's see, this one, when I try to do this is really not convenient to do that kind of stuff, right? It's not really very, I mean, it doesn't get, actually the magnet went out. Yeah, it was just a temporary here. Yeah, but this is, that's something that is not really a good, yeah, it's rolling a lot, so, and that's why maybe this is not good for that. We're gonna take it out. However, for example, in this case of this one, you can see it holds very well, and now you have a very long screwdriver with a very good grip just by having a blade, right? So this is a very good option for that. This one, because has a very good here, is deep. This one actually becomes also very good. It holds very well with no problem. That also good for that, right? We took out this one already. And actually, yeah, even can handle the double-ended, this one here, yeah, it's because it's deep. This is good option. I guess same as this one, yeah. This is a good one, and there is also ratcheting, which is not bad. Also good option. This is also deep. Yeah. It's a good one. Well, this one you can just take out this. Yeah, this is very good. Just I noticed that this one, the ones are the impact right here, they handle good, but for example this double-ended, it doesn't get, because yeah, what it holds is at the very end. So because this one has all this part, it doesn't hold the bits. So that is one of the bad things of this one, is that cannot handle this kind of bits, the double-ended. So only the ones end here, that one holds very well, but this kind doesn't really. So the only thing you can do is do like this, but this one also is deep, but not good enough for this one, so it rolls a lot. So yeah, maybe not. It's very good, it's made in German, but lightweight. But well, depends. If you wanna be, as I said, you want to make this one same as this, for example, right? Only if you have this kind of blades, but if you don't have, if you have this kind, well, it won't work. This one won't work. So yeah, this is one limitation that you need to consider. This one, however, yeah, it can handle very well. Not bad, to be a very cheap screwdriver, honestly. This is not too bad. good grip. Yeah, not bad. This one also no problem, and it's ratchet. So if you care about too much about the ratchet, well, this is a very good option to consider too, this vacuum. So one thing that you could do to, in the case of this one that has no ratchet, this one has ratchet, that these options that has no ratchet, one of the things is to use the Leatherman. Yeah, if you put the Leatherman here, this one is already can handle the double-ended bits. So that, and this doesn't look bad, and the weight, well, this doesn't add too much weight anyway, but it makes ratchet your stubby. It's just not gonna be like a stubby like, for example, this one, right, is gonna be bigger. But in the case of having something that is very versatile, that you can use like this. I found that the screwdriver that has this hole here, you can pretty much use everything. Yeah. They make it very good. Here, for example, there is this adapter for 1000 volts, right? In case you wanna work with something at home, that to have another layer of protection, you can add this one, and with this one you don't need, actually this one doesn't lose the rate, it's 1000 already, even with any handle, because what makes the 1000 isolation is this part. So yeah, you can add something like this and holds very good too. So that's the good part of these ones. However, I don't know if this one, well, this one also, because this is deep and the grip is not bad. Here it holds very well. Yeah, this one also good. And here I don't think it's gonna hold it. Yeah, it won't work. This one won't work with this kind, right? Because that's the only issue with the fellow. It won't work, this one, but the other ones works to make it isolated. So yeah, well guys, I don't know, what do you think about this for your everyday carry? Which one will you choose? Let me know in the comments. I don't know, in my case I really like this for the lightweight. I don't know, this one also, because it's already, you even already carry some bits here. You don't need any bit holder or anything, you just take it. There's the only thing, it has no ratcheting, but you can compensate that by doing this. Doesn't look bad, and it makes a very good. You will be able to do anything with this, I mean, as a screwdriver. And yeah, I guess it's a very good combination. But if you care about the weight, this is definitely one of the good. This is the cheapest. If you want to see like a, I don't know, not bad. Ratchet, this one, you need a ratchet with this one. This is also good, but you must put something here, some rubber coating here, because the normal one really sucks very bad. Yeah, and this surprisingly is not, it's just a little heavy. Yeah. But this is a very good option also. I really, if you care too much about having the ratcheting, already here, and yeah, counting the fact that this one holds also everything, any kind. Yeah, everything. You can put pretty much anything here. It's just, well, little weight, but yeah, any kind. There is another, this is from Fellow 2. This is also rated to 1000. You can put this. You can work. Well, also I guess this is in a combination. This case I guess is in a combination with this handle. This needs to be like this to be 1000 rated, but I don't know why this one doesn't need any isolated handle. You can just put like this technically and it's already 100 isolated, but well, okay, well, thank you guys and see you next time.